Woo! This is where I would shout out Noti Gang. I mean, heyo. Probably won't go long tonight.
Get gone. Don't even do it.
I typically like to hold on to that until I can get Angela or Hope on the board. Yo, what up, Hunter? Until I get Hope or Angela on the board, but they're not coming. What you been up to tonight, man? This is probably a bot. Don't do it. Okay, Los Diablos, por favor. Don't do it to me. Los Diablos. I just lost both 50-50s there. Pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. Playing some Snap. Gotcha, gotcha. Are you playing Ladder or Sanctum, or what you playing? Oh, this is so juicy. I could play Sarah, or I could play Bolts and Gladiator. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's just that. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't been playing that much, and when I have, it's been Sanctum mainly. So I'm only in the mid-70s. Plus I have a couple real heavy, what are they called? 8 cube losses. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, I'm able to play Agamotto, Rocket, and Surfer. I could also images that. No way. This is wicked. Get the Silver Surfer prompt. And then, or proc. And then also get a bunch of Agamottos? Question mark? Although the other play helps give me more power in the middle. The problem with my climb also is I can't capitalize. Like, I don't know the best way to get bots to stay in. and like milk them for more cubes. So when I lose, I often lose like 8 cubes, and when I win, it's like 2 cubers, give or take. Are you in an alliance already, Hunter? If you were in an alliance already. Oh, that's a sick Iron Man. Pretty dope. Dude, something's going on with the effects. Ooh. I'm confused why he would waste. I guess maybe that's the only play he had. He might be a Mr. Negative deck and just didn't draw it yet. Product shizzle. Probably.
Iron Man.
Well, he got hit the sunspot from me. Just racking up the 1 cube wins. You're good. Hell, how many spots do y'all have in the alliance? This might be another bot. Just Guillotine is the name. Although he does have the, what's it called? The Sanctum title reward. Ooh. I got you. No, if I did make the move, I would probably be bringing like 5 people with me. So, what up, Cell? Do 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 do. I can't wait for that show to come back. Do 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 do. Yo, how about the right lane over there being a punk? Max kick? Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate the offer, but yeah, it would definitely be me, Matchy, Cell, Roche, at least. Kind of want to play Angela, kind of want to play Rocket. Maybe it's a little. Oh, this one's tricky. Let's go that. Oh, this one's tricky. Actually, we do this. And then we can move that later if need be. Sounds good. That's a cool looking Agamotto card. He's got either my Sarah or my Agamotto now. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, what is he playing? Huh. Dude, the animations for Rocket and Groot are so sick. Not only when you drag them, but I love that. That's so fire. Is this the play? I do have Bullseye. Unfortunate. See, this has literally been. No. This has been the story of my season so far. It's like I'll win 6 games in a row, but they're all 1, maybe 2 cubers. Maybe. And then I lose an 8 cuber. And it's not like they're usually not ones where it's like, oh, dude, you definitely should have retreated. It was like that where I think I should stay in most times. So I've probably gotten up to 77 and then gone down to 73. Not ideal. Oh, whoa, I never looked at this. That is sick for this season. That is one of the sickest ones they've given us. Okay, well, the original is pretty rowdy too, though, in fairness. Oh, well, shucks. A Bullseye Discord? Huh. I hear you, Hunter. I'm considering it. We need more deck slots by now. Even just 5 more. Just 5 more, please. Hmm. Ah. This one? No. Hmm. This one. Alright, what do we need? We need Scorn. MODOK. Swarm. Morbius. Bullseye. Colleen Wing. Blade. Collector. Is this the deck? Oh, that Matchy was playing for a hot minute too, so it's got Dakin. Yo, what up, Clipper? How's your Sunday and weekend been? I do have Frigga, yes. I will share in my Discord. It's also a very good deck at the moment. I will share. Okay, actually, I need your... Never saw me for so long. Hopefully that still works. Getting over a cold. That's no bueno. When do y'all start? Oh, here in 9 minutes? Yeah, y'all need a big one. Y'all, this is getting crunch time. We're what, a month away from the playoffs? Oh yeah, Meek. I probably should just type in their names, but I'm being too lazy. Alright, screw it. Gambit? Dude, I don't trust Gambit. Gambit doesn't work for me like that. Like he works for you guys. 20 games left. Where are y'all at now? Last I saw you guys were... Well, last I saw your record and where your position was, y'all were 4th. But that was the night of the Lakers game, and y'all lost that. And then y'all lost the game against the Suns. Um... Okay, so a quick little note. This is on this is Jay's playlist for the current almost over Creed J challenge. And the theme is like it's female oriented. It's black female oriented for Black History Month. And her playlist it has bangers throughout the board, but two of the bangers, the very song's title is about a dude. Like the first one, Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine, and then Don't Mess with My Man. So it's kind of little they're bangers, but it doesn't really pass the Bechtel test. If you know, we're trying to pass the Bechtel test over here. So this past one was it was for Black History Month and it was black females. So this is my sister's playlist. You got now this is where hers is great as well. So like the first one, yes, it's a female oriented theme and the first song's about a boy. Doesn't pass the Bechtel test, but it's Brandy and Monica. Like a like it just double banger. Then Alicia Keys remix with Nicki Minaj. She also has Missy Elliott and Sierra. So she's got a couple of double whammies. Super fire. She has TLC and a song, incredible song, mind you, by Salt and Peppa. And it's like incredible. I posted on my Twitch story the other night. Lux has an incredible 8-song stretch in the middle from BMF by SZA down to well, really 9 songs down to this Mary J. Blige song. But I'm not sure. Like we're still debating this song. Anyways. Okay, yeah, but this song is a skip. I think, right? Alright, I have this deck. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Wait, I'm a parent. Dude, that's great. When you're already bleeding cubes here, I don't even remember queuing up for a match. And then here's another cube game. Sure. I don't need them. I don't need them. Okay, this song's great, but a little too slow for stream. Banger. A game and a half behind the 6th seed. Oh, an Umbreon. Yeah, sorry to hear about the cold. That's no bueno. Yo, when are we gonna game, Clipper? When are we gonna game? Okay, the good thing about the rocks is it gives more thing for the bullseye to hit, right? Maybe he'll snap me back. We have most of what we would want. That's a sick Doctor Strange split.
Supreme.
Leche Gia should be one. Rock in your deck. Just one rock in your deck. It should be. Hopefully. I'm Ron Burgundy. Alright, word. Well, let me know. Alright, we don't draw a card, though. What do we do? A little Dakin? No, we need to get the bullseye down, huh? Yeah, I'm a firm believer that anytime it's a, it's like the username is just one word and it's just a name, like Tony or Matt or Felipe. It's a bot. Felipe, are you okay? A mí me gusta mucho. See, this is what I needed, Hunter. A deck that fools the bots. Because I have, like I said, if I could show you my match history, you would genuinely see it would be like I would win 6 and then lose 1, but I would be like maybe net neutral cubes or have lost cubes overall, even though I was like 6-1 in that stretch. And obviously this game is all about cube equity and things like that, but I was just not getting it with the decks I was playing. Like, even if I was trying to methodically be like, okay, let me bait. Well, a lot of the rules of like bot farming that I used to know, I don't think work anymore. Like, for example, I think some of them used to be, like, if you had the lead going into turn 4, the bot would, and you snapped on turn 4, the bot would retreat or something like that. So like basically if you wanted to snap around turn 4, you would need to make sure you had let him have the lead. I don't even know if those still apply anymore, but it was not good cube equity from me at all, even when I was trying to. Blade or ooh. Yeah, Frigate's dope. I was using her for a while, and one of the decks that kept getting big leads and bots would retreat was like a Victoria Hand kind of deck I had made when I first got Victoria Hand. Ooh, I'm going to crank this, and I'm not going to talk much in case it drowns me out. Ooh, juicy. Yeah, the red and white and the snowflake borders basically look great on that Captain America. I thought about giving mine the red and white. We need Meek. Do we stay in? We probably. I mean, we're looking okay. The problem becomes the shield wins him right unless I can get Meek. I'll stay in for another turn. What a mighty good man. Oh, we're in an ad break. I didn't stall. I accidentally immediately readied up. Sorry. Oh, little Marvel boy. Squirt, squirt. Gilgamesh likely. Mockingbird. Ooh, there he is. A little late. Is it this? And then this? Oh, you're through the. Do you have a turbo? Are you a Twitch turboer? Ooh, needed it. Is it enough to win though? Should I even compete on the right? His shield is gonna be 5, maybe even 6. He could potentially be on I can't do math. 6, 10, right? Ooh, doo, 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 doo. What is okay? That is. Should I actually? Yeah, no. Wait. We move this. We play this. Okay, that is 3. First, boom, boom, boom. That's 3 to Meek. Then Bullseye hits 3 more. That's 6 to Meek. He becomes an 8. He's potentially at 10 if Marvel Boy hits both on them. He does win with Ultron. It was 12 songs. I'm gonna pick the winner for that one soon, and then we're gonna move to the next one. I think I'd give up on the right. Wait. I don't know. I'm staying in. This is probably dumb. It's only for 4. Ultron wins in the game, though. Okay, that's kind of what we were expecting. If we just need Marvel Boy not to be mean. Squirrel Girl and Squirrel on the left. He wins either way. Tiebreaker, all the same. Wait, there's another turn. Why did I think that was the final turn? Question mark? I also I'm glad it wasn't the final turn because your boy completely forgot to activate Bullseye, huh? How about that? This is 6. This is 11 in the middle, even if Scorn does not give the juice. We would need her to give the juice to win in the mid, huh? I mean, equally, this is 3. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. For some reason, I thought turn 5 was turn 6. And that cucked me. Calm down, dude. That also clearly was not a bot. Yeah, if you're still there, Clipper. So the next one, I have talked about it before. It's also on the Google Doc. But it's the movie-based one. And I had wanted to have that challenge live during like award season, because movies and all, but oh well. If Matchy gets here and he sees me playing this deck, he's gonna be like, haha. Yo, recently I saw the video about a woman. So she's like a bigger set white woman, kind of, like, you know the kind. And but she was singing this song and she was like killing it, and like her post went kind of viral, and she was calling herself, I can't remember, like the white Missy Elliott uh sister or something like that. I don't even remember. And but anyways, Missy Elliott eventually got word of it, and then more recently they took a picture together. It was pretty dope. Missy Elliott found her. I forgot they made Scar a 7. Wicked. Wicked. I think I'm gonna do this and to protect Bullseye from a Red Guardian. Okay, question mark. Question mark. Do I do that in case of like a Galactus or something? I mean, a Galactus would work anyways, right? Dude, I hate Dream Dimension. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I think I just play this. You talking about last game? No, I retreated. I think I just play him. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, doesn't matter. But dude, Spider Island, that would have. Dream Dimension sucks ass. Because otherwise, I could play Blade, then Dakin, hit my Swarm, then have the sword for next turn.
I still believe in heroes.
We are the future.
Dude. Okay. Question mark. Question mark. Oh, ha ha ha. This one's awkward, man. I'm trying to find a way to get. Hmm. Okay, doing it in this order, I guarantee that I hit the shard. Okay, if I go first, that, I guarantee I hit the shard. I also make another blade for Bullseye to hit. But I don't think it's enough. I mean, I go up, what, at minimum 4, 8, like 14. That's 21, maybe? I'm staying in. I don't know. No one knows, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. Oh, I didn't activate Bullseye. I'm done. I'm done. I'm chalked. Wait. If I was... I mean, I probably win, I think, if I activate Bullseye. Let's see. He hits 1... Okay, he only hits 2 cards, right? So, Morbius goes up 4. I'm on 21. And then it becomes entirely dependent on what Scorn gives... Like, where Scorn gives her power. And what Bullseye saps. So he would have only done -4. Would have been -4, 4, that's 8. It'd have been 10 total power, but it would have been random. So this song is gonna go in my game playlist when I'm trying to spit game. You get the vibes, but not one for the challenge. Now this is a banger. All right, can we get? I need to change some wins together. Hold on, sorry. I'm adding songs from this playlist to the All-Star Fusion Gotinks one. I'm just gonna start calling the All-Star playlist now. All right, let's string together some wins here. Yo, what up, Jess? Speaking of my, well, I was just referring to my sister. Her name is also Jess. Uh, indeed. Yeah, this is on my sister's Creed J playlist. I don't know if I want Frigga. I kind of want one more way to discard stuff. Is it Hellcow? Question mark? That's awesome. I think I'm gonna try no Frigga and go Hellcow. Just because I've never really used Hellcow and I'd love a reason to use them. Yeah, this one's a banger. This was a elite selection to the Creed J challenge. Again, my sis has a great playlist. Let's look at some of them again. Like, another thing I've been doing starting with this Creed J challenge is as I'm listening to them on stream, I'll take out the songs. That way, because like previously I'll leave them in there, but then if I really don't like them, or let's say I love the song, but they're not great for stream purposes, I would keep them in the playlist, and then each time I would have to skip it, which I feels like just kind of makes that, I don't know. It's better to just go ahead and remove them. So I've already taken a couple, but some bangers in here. The big thing is 2 of them feature The Boy Is Mine and Don't Mess With My Man. This was supposed to be a female empowerment playlist. We don't need the dudes. We're strong, independent women. All of us. Me and Clipper included. Oh, I like that, dude. Is that the gold? That looks solid with that, dude. I recently got psychedelic, same card, the Dan Hip Adam Warlock. I got the psychedelic background with blue tone flare. Goes pretty clean. Ooh. Damn, this one's kind of awkward. Do I just play him and chill? I do have to remember we're only on turn 3. Preach. Death Stranding trailer that came out today. Death Stranding, as in the game by Hideo Kojima that has Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro in it. If so, then no, I have not. I didn't. Is it expansion for the first game, or is it an announcement for the second game? What do we play? Do we skip here? It's a sequel? Okay, sweet. I still need to beat the first one. And the homie Matchy recently started it, but didn't finish it. He couldn't figure out how to get out of, like, the starting area for a while. Do I just skip? Que interesante. Que interesante. I do, okay, it's only turn 4. I do need to remember that. What is he playing? What is going on over here? Oh, a kind of a hella deck? Makes sense, that makes sense. Okay, it's a Dude, this is so awkward. Alright, new playlist. We're gonna go to Lux's. Dude, Lux's is good. Lux won the last Creed J challenge, although the last one was so close. God, it was so tough to choose. I don't even know. It's just so awkward. I guess I just do this.
Opponent snapped.
I'm not a hella fan, that's for sure. Yeah, he's got a lot of juice.
Escaped.
Okay, I think I have an idea. So when Machi played this kind of deck, he played with an Arnhem Zola, often doubling up his Dakin on turn 6, then proccing his Bullseye. It was real funky. Real funky. What's going on with my game? Hello? Give it to me. Let me in. You gotta want it. Okay, Snap, you know what? I agree. I needed a cultural reset. Let me reload the game. I needed a cultural reset. Like getting a new coach in. Just changes the entire locker room vibes. Also, Clipper, I'm gonna need a decent every 10ish minutes, a nice little recap of what's happened in the Kings Clippers game. Kawhi's playing, yeah? He started? The black screen glitch. Oh yeah, I'm hacking. I wish. I would. Okay. No. I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna try the Zola. Are the flares in y'all's game also bugged out? Like they won't show? Like sometimes they do, but then like okay, now it's embarrassing me. See, that one not working. That one's working. Question mark? Stinky. Started, yeah, first time out 10-10. Is the game in Sacramento? Yo, Martyr she doesn't get played much, and I know I've rarely played her, but insane animations. Oh, I didn't want to play her. Hold on, no. Wait, maybe I do? Tengo una pregunta. Oh well. I don't know. Dude, basketball is shaping up nicely. And it's all devised, dude. It's all devised. Elaborate strategy by the powers that be, but I'm probably playing a bot, by the way. Dude, the NBA is set up nicely going into the playoffs, man. So nicely. What are the chances this hits MODOK? Pretty high, probably. Need it all, surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Do I actually go for the Wiccan play? Question mark? You just play him and hope it hits Swarm. Or any of the Triskelion cards. I didn't... Okay, cool.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, it hurts inside. It hurts inside so good. But we're not terribly shaped position here. I'm actually going to re-snap. I'm going to counter his juice. And we're going to play MODOK on 5. Dude. I mean, I genuinely can't remember a sequence as... Hold on. Instead of MODOK, is it this? Wait, no, 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 no. The blade will cut the Wrath card. Damn you, blade. But, I mean, so will MODOK. Insane lyrics, those. A adoptive sedan. What a name. What an auto-generated name from that bot. The adoptive sedan. I don't know. We're just gonna do this. Bye-bye, Ravcard, and had fun knowing you. Yeah, I can't think of a time in my sportsdom where a franchise has, like, not just, like, lowered the fandom by the just number of fans, right? Oh, this is cool. Actually, I probably shouldn't. This one's weird. Okay, we do that. We make it so where Martyr can't lose. Should I leave that Swarm in? I don't have Collector. I don't really need the extra Morbius growth. I think I like this. Damn it, dude. Come on, bot. Give me an 8-cube win, please. Okay, to finish my point, sorry. The not only an organization in American sports, at least, that has, like, lowered its count, just the sheer number of fans, the estimated fans. I would love to have actually known the follower count across their social media platforms before and after the trade and whatnot, and then again after Kyrie's injury. But, like, the goodwill of it all too, you know. Yeah, it's just wicked. It is wicked. But yeah, I love how poised it is, though, because obviously you have the defending champions. The Celtics are still very much in the mix of teams that are seriously contenders, because they essentially have all of their same members from last year who are just now a year older, a year more experienced and seasoned. And of course, the bad side of what I just said is if some of the players were kind of like right at the end of their prime, an extra year doesn't, you know, it might, but that's not the case with their team. They've recently had, if you ask anybody on planet Earth who even slightly knows basketball and you just went up to them and told them, hey, oh, this is juicy. Hey, the Celtics are going to have a pair of 40-point scores in the same game. You're gonna be like, oh damn, you're gonna be like, at least one of Tatum or Brown must have popped off. Crazy, right? Oh, you know what we can do? We can double Dakin or whatever. I think I'm just gonna do Bullseye for now. Then we double Dakin. Then we can move him to New York for Zola Sextown. You know. But yeah, the fact that they had Derek White and Pritchard as the two 40-point scorers speaks to how deep the Celtics are. So they're very much a problem. The Cavs obviously have the best record in all of basketball. And now I haven't heard an update on Jalen Brunson and how bad his injuries, but the Knicks have been good. I wouldn't say they're a contender, but the Cavs, the Celtics look great. And then out west, obviously you still have the Thunder, best record in the West, on pace to be the #1 overall seed in the West for back-to-back years. Then of course you have the Nuggets, where you don't want to count out. What up, Lux? Speaking of the Cavs, you don't want to count out Oh. Dude, your playlist is up there, bro. It's up there. You got a knack for this. Uh the Nuggets are gonna be good. I don't know if they have the legs and the depth to go far like they could 2 years ago, but we'll see. But then obviously the Warriors are gonna be a problem. And then the Lakers have looked obviously really, really good since the trade. Which I think most people are, the most notable part of the Lakers change is how good they've been defensively. That's where we're all like, wait, what? Hunter, are you still there? This is nuts. I don't know what to play any of the times. How's your Sunday been, Lux? AKA Luxy Nugs. Your new nickname. I'm knocking in. Oh, man. The extra turns kind of messing with me. The fact that I'm playing against a Mr. Negative deck is scary, but you know what they say, scared money don't make money, right? I'm a little my fear level has just risen exponentially. Did he just empty his deck? Okay, he got 3 cards. Oh, this is spooky time. At least his Cassandra Nova is not hitting my Dakin. All right, so we do this. We do this. I have room. Oh, the problem is only have one. I only have room for one of the shards. So maybe we what we do is this. We Zola next turn. This turn we double blade, and then a single gambit. Well, what we're hoping for is the gambit will wipe his board. But you're right. Normally I retreat on a Mr. Negative, especially if they get it on curve. I'm Spooktown. I think I got sick and it was the last day of spring break. This past week was the last week of your spring break. Also, sorry to hear that you got sick. Clipper was just saying he's on the tail end of his sickness. Headed to bed now. I appreciate that, Lux. You know you're the homie. Hope you start feeling better. I didn't realize this past week was your spring break. Dang, now I wish I would have been able to stream some so I could have capitalized on your free time, aka gotten to hang out with you a bunch. I mean, he has initiative. Maybe I just do this. And we're only going to get 1 shard, but that's okay. I'm actually missing out on 2 shards because of that. Oh, I didn't think of this. I'm not going to be able to play MODOK. You think? Well, he retreated nonetheless. Honestly, I thought this was a bot, given the 1-word name thing. Not a bot. I should have picked up one of the... one of those. Yeah, you're probably right. That was a tough line. There was so many permutations. It was all looking juicy. Dude, these locations, huh? Obviously, putting Dakin and Collector on the same location is not ideal. That's not how we drew it up. Kind of want to spread their wealth. Never knew why you so innocent. Okay, if we do, hold on. Let me cook. Oh, this could be great. This is good. This is sexy and hot. Right? That's the order. Colleen goes. She hits. No, no, no. I don't want the blade to potentially hit crossbones either. I think we go blade, Colleen. No, 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 no. Meek first. Duh. Blade, Colleen. Blade hits Muramasa. Colleen hits Scorn guaranteed. I probably shouldn't have snapped. Dude, this song is so good. The fact that Lux, he knows I love Aretha Franklin, so that was already a dope inclusion. But then he's gonna go and drop, like, kind of one of her, like, I guess slightly lesser known songs. Oh, this is not good. I kind of was planning on playing them, potentially. I guess I wasn't really thinking about it. What did all... He already did that? Question mark? What else? What did his blade hit? The shard? Must have. Had to have been it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna play Crossbones now. Yeah? We just do this. And we hope we draw Swarm next turn. Blade. Blade. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have my bullseye on the board. Shit. There he is. Because I was going to say, if I did, now the Zola plate becomes free. Dude, this is what I mean. This is what's crazy. So, not to sound like a Debbie Downer, oh, it's all sad, but going back to the whole cube equity conversation, why this season in particular has felt like harder than most for me to climb is I'm winning 2 cubes and 1 cubes a bunch, and then I lose the 8 cuber, and that can happen. But what more specifically is happening is when I'm getting games like this, where I'm in good shape, my opponent is winning 2 locations and they're retreating. And again, sometimes that happens. Like where you look like you're winning, but the potential output on turn 6 of your opponent, you're gonna retreat. That makes sense. But it's like, can I not get 1 goober to stay in for a juicy 8 cuber for your boy? I need some Laszlo Cravensworth in my life. Ugh. Let me see. When's the last somebody triggered that alert? Oh, that's not Laszlo. All over my ears. Ella? A little Hella deck. My patient. Do I just Colleen now? Oh, yeah. I think I Colleen now. And then next turn I can Dakin and Colleen Wing. I kind of like this. Yeah, agreed. I don't understand why they've buffed Hela so many times. Like now, I for a long time I was like, I don't understand why her power's not going down. And then they're like, you know what? She needs a buff in power. Honestly, another play I could have done earlier, and I should have maybe is Dakin on Luke's bar to get a couple of the shards, but let's do her. Yeah. She hits Scorn. Obviously, it's nice to have Dakin on the board, so Scorn could potentially hit him before he gets doubled, but I don't want to take the chance that Colleen Wing hits the shard.
Gotta run, hun.
Aw, juice me up, Poppy. Do I Zola? And then Dakin? I mean, and then activate Bullseye, and regardless of who it hits, it's juicy? Or is it that? That? I haven't been able to get, like, the whole swarm hit, you know what I mean? That whole, like, combo sequence once in these games. I think it's just that. I mean, Hella, what is he? Iron Man, Modok, Black Cat? Sketchy. Whatever. Shakira. Wait, is this Miss Kira? Did you change your name? It says you've. Oh, you also did sub for 3 months in advance? You're so hot. I appreciate it. What's up? Thank you so much for the sub. How's your weekend been? Oh, hella. Ooh, not enough. Sucks to suck. We needed that. We needed that. Maybe should have snapped. I think I'll be picking the Kree winner here in the next couple nights. So be looking on the Discord since you're in the running. What time? It is. I've been streaming for an hour 12. The idea was to play this for about an hour, hour and a half, and then swap to the next game. Also, there's a poll live in chat if anyone feels like responding to it. Help me pick what game I'm going to play next. Kira, you know you're the scene that like you're in most of the time, right? Your cam's in one spot, and then like what you're displaying is in the box, right? And then you have your like Facebook stuff. Have I played Final Fantasy Remake? I have. I have indeed. Okay, we have a 50-50 to hit a card I'm comfortable with, right? Yes, sir. Let me run the poll again. Can I do it again? Oh, we only got one vote in. Phasmo it is. Alright, we're gonna just play the 50-50 here. I should have told y'all earlier, or sooner. Okay, that was rude. And then it hits MODOK. Eat my ass. Okay, sorry. New poll is live. It's a real one. It's a true one this time. I don't remember where I was going with that. If I do, I'll tell you or message you. I don't remember. Yeah, I have played Final Fantasy VII Remake. The original Final Fantasy VII was my favorite game of all time until Mass Effect 2, and then I love the remake. The remake is incredible. Incredible. I was 100% fine with them switching from the turn-based system. This isn't really a juicy play, is it? Should I actually just do it on the Gambit? I'm gonna lose right anyways. He just plays Ultron? Nah, PS5. But yeah, I was a fan of them changing it from... Is this just Ultron? I don't even feel like doing the math. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stay in for 2 cubes. Here we go. Please tell me I activated him. Nice. That's a good start, Gambit. Hit his Ant-Man or Patriot. Ant-Man or Patriot. Okay. Don't hit any Broodling. Don't hit another Broodling. Please, Gambit. We don't need it. Don't hit a Broodling. He's gonna hit a Broodling. He's an idiot. Chris is an idiot. Confirmed. He plays Ultron left, he wins. What was he doing? Dude, I'm so confused. Or he played it right. He just needed to not play Ultron mid. Also, I told you, Hunter, I don't trust... He doesn't work for me like he does, y'all. What is he doing? Leave the Broodlings alone. We'll take it, though. We will take it. Yeah, I'm on PS5. I actually have a lot of... I don't have as much of my gameplay from when I played Remake recorded as I would have liked. I maybe have 10 to 20 hours of my playthrough recorded on YouTube and whatnot. But when I started Rebirth, when it came out last year, I played a lot of it. I mean, I got real far, and I don't know, maybe 60-ish hours in it, but I didn't beat it. So we'll be picking up where we left off, and I do have all of my gameplay recorded of Rebirth. If you ever want to peep that, that is right here. I think. Please tell me that still works. I give up. Alright, I already give up. Collector, of course. Dude, Lux, what a playlist. Oh, so in this run, hold on Lux's playlist, again, I put this on my Twitch story. He has like an 8-song run that's incredible, from BMF Up Here to Family Affairs, Mary J. Blige. All of these I've heard before, incredible. Some I haven't heard in a while. Dandelions I had never heard. I love the song now. Oh, wow. I made the... I know why it didn't work. I have the command as FF7 Rebirth. A little too many. Dude, this song is so good, Lux. Oh my goodness, look at this Nova card. Yum. I played all of Remake. I've just not played Rebirth yet. Gotcha. I haven't played, so I played Rebirth or Remake as I told you, and I beat Intermission. I did not beat Crisis Core. Fantasy Football Super Bowl this year, by the way, side thought. When you mean Super Bowl, do you just mean your Final Fantasy Football Championship? $1,000 pot? Dude, you love to see that. Well, I'm a huge fantasy footballer. So that's dope. I've never won mine, my main one. I'm in a league with a lot of my best friends from... Dude, Gambit sucks ass, Hunter. He sucks ass. He attacks the things in the lanes that I'm punting. He attacks things behind Wakanda. Me and him are beefing, dude. We are beefing. I think I'm going to win right, unless he does something funky. We do that. Do we punt middle, actually? Can we punt middle? We just play that? No, that's too much, too much. We leave that. We play that and that. I drafted Barkley and Josh Allen. So Josh Allen is my keeper. Dude, Clipper. Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. That's a clutch gifted. We love when the active people in chat get rewarded. Thank you, Clipper, for real, bro. Hunter got a little gifty. Clippers up to 12. I think I'm just gonna do this. Hope for the best. Sorry, Thor. You think Thor's a real person? Can bots have the default avatar?
I am Iron Man.
Okay. All right. Honestly, it's a little... Yeah, I thought it was. I figured. That ended up a little closer than I would have liked. Clippers down 39-31, 6 minutes left in the second. Do you know if if it's on a channel I can pull it up? What's the deal with the Kings? How have they been since they traded Fox? Yeah, oh, that's what I was saying. So Josh Allen is my keeper and mine. So Hunter, are you, I don't know how old you are, but have you ever heard of or seen the show The League? It was on FX about a decade or so ago about a fantasy football league. Nobody plays Nova in 2025. Arguably in 2024 for the majority of it either. Maybe for a little while. Agreed, so maybe a little bit when there was a Silver Surfer meta. Speaking of which, that's the shell when Agamotto came out whenever it was, a couple days ago. This is the deck I built for him, which I'm really liking. It's essentially a Silver Surfer deck, but with some Agamotto juice. Dude, when you get the one of the super dope things is getting the one that gives you the +3 energy, the bolts, I think it is, on turn 3, right? So then on turn 4, you have 7 energy. And the amount of times that I've been able to play like Angela and Sarah, or like there was one time I think I got a Hope out early, So I played the bolts on Hope on turn 3, and I was actually able to play Sarah and Gladiator on turn 5. Oh, it was so nice. No, I'm sorry, on turn 4. I was able to play Sarah and Gladiator on turn 4. It was so nice. And also nobody plays Bishop. Kings are hanging in there, 9th seed, 5 games behind the 8. Is it... Oh, I always forget this. Is it the... So the top 6 go straight into the playoffs, and then it's 7 through 10 go into the play-in? Or is it the top 4 and then 5 through 8 go into the playoffs? It's the first one I said. It's the top 6 playoffs, 7 through 10 play-in. Yeah, okay. Yep, 7 through 10. Do you have a Galacta? I do. I have both of them, and they're both cornerstones. And this is a deck. This is my pride and joy. First off, the bulk of this deck, well, it's changed so much. But I used to have a deck 2 years ago called Modern Cloning, and it had Mr. Sinister, it had Doctor Doom, and it had Broodling. So hence the clones, right? And then it was all about like Patriot, Blue Marvel, Okoye and stuff like that. So that was like 2 years ago. And then it kept getting new iterations. Like when they changed Chavez, I tried it, yada yada. About 8 or 9 months ago, so this would have been before Galacta got added, before Gwenpool got added, and before Agony got added. I kept losing. Like I was in a pit, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a whirlwind, pitfall, whirlpool fit, and almost every game came down to one of those where it's like I play 2 cards, let's say on turn 6, my opponent plays 1. And it would come down to if I play the second card mid instead of right, I win. And like multiple games like that, where it was just literally, and I might have even drawn my line where that second card was mid, and then I was nah, and I did it right, and I lose because of that. So finally, I got so pissed off. I was like, dude, I'm building a Captain Marvel deck. I am tired of making decisions. I'm gonna let her do it for me. So this would have, again, before the Scarlet Spider as well. So these back 3 cards were not in the game yet, nor Agony, nor Lasher. So it was all of these, plus like Okoye, Nakia, and Forge, right? And it was all about juicing up the Captain Marvel, getting enough power where I can, and then her winning it for me. And it worked well. But then it just kept getting better. Like they added Scarlet Spider, worked perfect. Then Galacta, or whatever the order was. I think it was Gwenpool first, and then Galacta. Honestly, Lasher, I added him into it more recently, because when you can get him juiced up like a 8-powered Lasher, and he becomes a 16, like that swing is so fire. But the problem is it becomes kind of a selection headache. Sometimes it's like I'm on turn 5, right? Zabu has hit one of Scarlet Spider or Captain Marvel, so I can technically play both on turn 5, like Captain Marvel and Lasher, or Scarlet and Lasher. And it just becomes like, who do I let get the Galacta buff? Who do I try to get on the board more? You know what I mean? Especially if like, yeah, it kind of leads to selection headaches. So I might take Lasher back out and put maybe Forge back in. But anyways, this is the deck that I've played the most, easily the most over the last 10 months. It's something that I had built from scratch a couple years ago and has seen multiple iterations. So anyways, long little rant about my pride and joy. If there was a way to favorite a deck so it was always like at the top, this one would be favorited. It's also the only deck, if this doesn't indicate it, it's the only deck out of all of them that I have a infinite border equipped to. Just for perspective. So many new cards I know nothing about. Hold on, I think it is just on regional. I am watching via website. So many new cards I know nothing about. I was looking at some of my old videos recently because of the whole highlight storage thing, right? And one of the things I noticed was I used to have that bot called Hiketron, and you could type in the name of a card in chat and it'll tell you what it does. I don't play enough to bring that back, but worth the thought. I need to take Gambit out, dude. Gambit is a betrayer and a snitch. I did see they are finally realizing they need keywords and mechanics in the game. You saw that? They now also have this, like a question mark clicker. So hear me out. Agamotto is very good with those two cards. Try them in your Surfer deck. The Icon spell will make 3 Gant. Oh, I didn't think of that. Damn. Yeah, I'm bummed that I didn't grind more like I should have for what's it called? This is a Surtur deck maybe. Um King Eatery, he was a reward for one of the Deadpool's Diner, I think. And I was essentially like 2 reward tiers away from getting him, which I think was like 2 million bubs. But once you start having a lot of bubs, you know, you can gain bubs pretty quickly. Bub's a great word. Yeah, none of these are great. He has only 3,009 tokens. Oh yeah, him being a Series 4, true. I'm on like 1,300. I recently bought Rocket and Raccoon, which I call Pocket Rocket. Naturally, of course. Alright, it's gonna target... if I could run Gambas super quickly, I would be like, what does this hit? Space Stone or Armor? Because that's the only 2 options, right? I'm gonna trust you, Atuma. Do your thing. Thanks again, by the way, Clipper. Come on. Hit Atuma. Hit Atuma. It's not Atuma. Okay, well, it wasn't a card under the armor, so I can't complain. I think we stay in for this. Although I'm only gaining, what, 4, 6 on the left? Okay, yeah, no, not ideal. Not good. Not ideal. Alright, hold on. Come on, time out. Let everyone focus up. Attention, attention. My opponent's name is most likely, and I quote, Man Rod Art. Man Rod Art. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I want us to all internally, so externally, if you want to, aka type in chat. I want us to think, envision what that entails, what his username might mean. Man Rod Art. Honestly, if you have an Etch-a-Sketch, I'd like for you to draw what you think it would be, and then post it in the Discord. It has to be an Etch-a-Sketch though. Man Rod Art. All right, yeah, we're in an ad break too, so I'll be back. I'm gonna start the next playlist. We're gonna go with Miss Kira's. I forgot we have Love by Keisha Cole by 2 people. That's dope. Of all of the songs that I thought would potentially be on multiple playlists, Love by Keisha Cole was certainly not on the top of the list. All right, Man Rod Art. I want y'all to think about it. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. What did I miss? 51, 49 clips at half. Yeah, how's... Mm-hmm, agreed. Mom coming in with a 5th month. 5 months since we've set that? I'm kind of confused. What did it say? 5 months to a knucklehead. Then my sister 100 bits with knucklehead pinned. Maybe the first time she's ever pinned. Thank you. Random hype train when I was AFK. It's your family when they do be doing that. Thank you. This, I'm guessing you're gonna pass out. Surprised you're not already asleep. What won the poll? Phasmo? Phasmo won 2-0. I'm never gonna get a single player game beat ever. Family doobie doobie doo. Yeah, you heard what I think that's exactly what I said. Okay, yes, sir. I didn't know I needed to. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait. Time out, Hunter. Is that from earlier when you click the link after doing exclamation point Discord? Because if so, then there's a setting I need to change after stream where if a person accesses that link, they shouldn't need to get approved. I don't understand. Hold on. Question mark? Members. Applied. I don't know how to accept it. Oh, it's on the right. Ah, never mind. Got it. Not a boomer. Hashtag not a boomer. Ooh, Gen 1. Alright. We will play... What time is it? 10:41. We're going to play to 11 o'clock on Snap, and then we'll switch. I might cheese the poll a little bit. No scam. Don't say scam. No scam. And play a single player game just until if Matchy shows up, and then Phasmo if and when Matchy shows up. And then Matchy doesn't show up with single player all night, question mark. What deck do I want to play? Oh, that Surfer hybrid thing. You also mentioned Gwenpools and Galacta. Oh, whoa. Don't post that in the general chat. No. But I'm gonna delete that, Hunter. That's... No thanks. There's a... You'll see... Hold on, let me give you this. Marvel Snap. Boom. There is a strategy channel that you can post that in. More specifically, there's a Marvel Snap thread, if you don't mind. Elite song, by the way. Oh, since Kira, Cell, Clipper are all here, at least I'm gonna. This is just so y'all know. This is the next Creed J. A reminder, which probably will go live within the week. It's the movies one, right? And it's what was it? It's okay. So it's 10 total songs, broken into 2 categories of 5 that are songs made for a movie. Off the top of our heads, you can probably think of I'm not going to say too many so y'all have some for your playlist, but think about this would include What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. For that song is for the Barbie movie, right? By Billie Eilish, but for the Barbie movie. Um okay, so that's one. And then the other five are songs used well in a movie. That would include songs like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Brandy is an elite choice by James Gunn. An elite choice. Let me pull Ego and Star Lord. Brandy. It's kind of quiet. I know that, but okay. Um, and so it's not. It's that Brandy was a song on its own that then James Gunn used in a movie, and it served the scene really well. James Gunn is incredible at that, as is the actor Edgar Wright. So just think like James Gunn, Edgar Wright. It's a good places to start. I will get another hint. Clipper used another song in his your sports playlist. He used, I'll just go and say it because you're probably not going to use it again. You might, but Eye of the Tiger, which obviously is iconic in Rocky. So you have songs that are made for a movie. James Bond movies, good place to start as well, right? And then 5 songs used well in a movie. Little head start. Yeah, this you can do it in, yeah, yes, yeah. The strategy works. If you hover over the strategy section, you just keep your mouse, or if you click on the strategy section and you look at the top right, I don't know if you're on computer, but if you come to strategy, that little spool is where you see your threads, and then Marvel Snap. Kira's is a baby making playlist. Agreed, Clipper. All right, I'm missing one card from that. King Ichiri. Oh, it is. That's a huge shout. You saw the next one, which we talked about. I think I went over that one maybe back in December, and it just got put on the back burner because I wanted to do it during award season. It probably doesn't work without Ichiri. Really? I'm thinking of alternatives and Nico, and I could hope for Quinjet. I was thinking Nico and, oh, like the ideal curve is the spell that destroys a card and I draw cards and I can use it on Forge. But I could technically use it on the Brood, and just sacrifice the first one. Also, Adam Warlock question mark. Yo, so this is that Adam Warlock split I got. Actually pretty sick. Especially given that this is my first ever split form. Psychedelic blue tone. We just need more Donald Glover in our life. Like and I respect him for being how he is, but the man's too talented. We need music, and we need more seasons of Atlanta. We need him as Lando Calrissian more. Yeah, right, Clipper. And I wanted to play with this for a while before actually doing the custom card, because I think this split will also look good with this card, this variant, and potentially that one as well. To make 3 Galactors and Gwynpool in one of those lanes. Hmm. Let's try Mr. Warlock here. Well, I wouldn't say he's not gonna play it again. Only by like the little he's talked about it, or talked in general in the last like 18 months, he just seems warmer about it. And I'm not saying that she was at fault for any of the rift or whatever, but you know, with Kathleen Kennedy stepping down, that maybe also changes the dynamics. Again, he might not have even had a problem with her. Maybe he just winds up really digging the new head honcho, especially if it goes to somebody like Dave. I do. Ooh. Okay, so would the play be something like we forge now? I think I'm gonna forge here. We can brood right. Galacta images in the middle on turn 5. I only get 1 additional Galacta, but that's still juicy. Tap left. Oh, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna pilot this one, and then the next match I'll let you pilot it. Ooh, I kind of want to do this now with him over there. This is a just Kira. No, you're good. I want, especially when it's like a deck that I'm playing based on someone suggesting it. I want to be. I want to start being more. Damn, I should have played Brood on the left. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, receptive to having games where you know, because I don't like backseating normally, especially in the single player games and stuff that I play. But I do want to start allowing it to happen more in games like Marvel Snap. But at this point, I've already piloted this far, so I should just pilot it the rest, and then I'll let you get the next one. Hmm. Stinky. Actually, okay, if I play this, I'm on 8, so I can play Galacta and Images. Alternatively, if I play this on 5... that Jean Grey. I haven't watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith yet. I haven't either. I actually forgot about that. That was on Prime, wasn't it? Oh, man. That Cosmo is not nice. Alright, sounds good. W father. Ness. This one's tricky. Maybe it's... Dude, I don't know. This one's absolutely something fierce. I actually really do like the line that I went with. I maybe should have snapped. Nope, never mind. My word. Yo, that is so fire. Imagine this game gave us combination splits from the jump when we got our mastery rewards, as I've suggested. And this even if it just had green glimmer. That is rowdy. Dude, if you can get that with purple anything, even red. Okay, we are out, I think, right?
Escape.
That is a sick ass Darkhawk. What you up to, Cell? This is a bot. Here we go. Time to take advantage. Also Gen 1, hell yeah. Yeah, you've been balling out lately. Going bonkers. You had like what? What'd you finish with? Some 600 cubes. Not just points. Not just points. Like 600 some cubes won. Wait. Ooh. All right, he's gonna go. That's gonna go great on the right. Do this now, though. I is how do I word this? Of all of the outlets that it could have been, that's as solid of an outlet as possible. Dude, you know what? You know what I need in my life? I need Glorilla to not only sample this song, but to truly get Khaleesi's like permission and like her incorporated with the new version of it. Maybe even give her a whole verse. I think we do this. I don't like filling up that lane. But if I put her here, when I eventually put the broods there. Yeah, I think we just do this. I need it to be Glorilla specifically. I think Megan Thee Stallion can be dope too, but something about Glorilla's like directness, I feel like would go ham. I think we're gonna save the brood for the last turn because that's a juice monster. Definitely playing a bot. Alright, this match, the Adam Warlock kind of helped me replace the King Eitri a bit. It's that for sure. I mean, we could really go overkill and forge into Brood, but I don't think we need that. Alright, this is worth 5. This is worth 5. Ooh. And all my love. This isn't bad. Kills the blade. I think I do this. He's actually worth 8 in a way.
The throne.
Easy peasy. Was it a Black Panther kind of base deck? I saw you, like, I went into the Alliance little thing cell, and it was just like, sell 1 and 8 cuber, sell 1 and 8 cuber, sell 1 and 8 cuber. Ooh, I should have played that one deck, the Dakin thing. I have tried so many different ways. I even went into the Marvel Snap Discord in the general chat, and I was like, anyone looking for an alliance, join Crossing Meat Swords. And then literally someone almost instantly was like, while everyone else was complaining about this or that, someone goes, Crossing Meat what? I was like, yes. Did I type that? Should that be it? You know what? I hope that Surge isn't actually still out there and I just don't know about it. Because what if all of a sudden I owe like a couple $100 worth of Surge? Oh no, okay, it's fully discontinued. If you don't know about Surge, this was the shit. I actually loved it. I remember drinking this all the time in an era before Mountain Dew. Or maybe Mountain Dew existed, but this is what I drank instead of Mountain Dew. Real ones know. I actually need to incorporate this into the stream. We need to get a, like, I need an emote or I'm gonna make me something. Ecto Cooler. I don't know if I know that. Wow. This has to be 80s is sure. A flavor of high C. What? That sounds bomb. Discontinued in 2016? That had a run, bro. Why even cancel at that point? Oh, wait, it relaunched it. Hold on. Wait. Hold the phone. Left the box design around 97, but Minute Maid did not discontinue the product until 2001, at which point it was renamed Shoutin' Orange Tanger Green by a similar looking blob, Rip Slimer, of lips. The product was still noted as Ecto Cool. During the Shouting Orange Tangerine era, the formula was changed along with the rest of it to a Won't Stain. It did change to a yellowish green. Citrus, crazy citrus cooler. That's a mouthful. Didn't last long. Yep. Maybe that was a little too much. Too much C's. Wow. I'd never seen this, heard of this. Look how it's like on the can. It doesn't really do it as much on the like Juicy Juice box, but on the can, it kind of makes it look like you know how you would dip apples in like caramel, but it's the slime from Nickelodeon. Or I guess the slime from Ghostbusters too, but in this instance, it kind of at the bottom, or Nickelodeon slime. Memories. Okay. The good news though is if someone does join the alliance, I actually don't owe them. I don't have to spend money on anything. There is no surges. Unless, dude, what if technically $250 on eBay? Why do I not know that name? Don't tell me. SWV. Oh. Oh, you're gonna have to give me a minute on that one. SWV. Okay, first off, before you don't okay. Is it a person and that's their initials, or is that the acronym for a band's name or a group's name? Group name. Ooh, this one's tricky. No. Sorry, opponent. Oh, damn it. Oh, hold on. While I'm thinking of that, on a different note, and this is what I was just Googling, is... Okay, you know how there was the Temptations, right? There was a female version of it. I can't remember their name. I keep wanting to say the Neptunes, but that's not. The Neptunes is the group with Pharrell Williams and the Chad dude. Oh, what do I play here? I think we do this, and then next turn I'm gonna Gwynpool maybe. Oh, what do we do? So on that second thing, the group, it's a female. It was an all female group. Hold on, I might be onto it. What I was gonna say is you can tell me that while I'm still trying to remember the SWV. But I actually think I know the female one. It's the Supremes? Question mark? Okay, now, what's happening here? Do I forge? Do I... And Ford's Winds of Watum seems juicy. Well, not in that order. That'd be a silly order. Let me get a new playlist. Yeah, I think I do that because I don't want Gwenpool to hit Winds of Watum potentially. No, oh, I know. I was just, while I was thinking of potential groups, um, like, so before you had answered group names, I was debating, is it initials for somebody? So I was thinking of female artists with initials, and then I was thinking of a female group with those initials. And while thinking of that, I started to think about the old school one. Because likewise, I was like, I was surprised that I hadn't seen any of the Supremes, if that's who I'm thinking of. That's like the Temptations. They were around the same time. Motown. Ooh. This? No. Oh, this one's tricky. Damn, I want to play bolts, but the only way to play bolts... Oh, this isn't good. Oh well, we're just doing that. But yeah, oh, hold on. First, let me establish. Is the Supremes the group I'm thinking about? Motown? All-female group? Yes. Okay, boom. That is, so, yeah. Again, that I was surprised I didn't get any playlist with any songs by them. SWV. Alright, give me the first. Give me the. What's the W stand for? Oh, of course it all went to Heimdall. We do have Aretha. I think there Aretha, 3 different Aretha songs across 3 different playlists. Love to see that. No Diana Ross, I don't think. Maybe actually one. Which, you know, I would have wanted, and I really wanted Donna Summer. You know, I'm a huge Donna Summer fan. I had a whole, like, I don't even know, 9-minute spill about her about 8 months ago. Okay, we're definitely going to lose right. I think we lose both. This dude is cooking. I mean, technically... We're out of here. No Janet. W equals Woods. Also, what's the update on the Clippers game? Why? No one talk to me. Kings are up. So who's the main guy on? Well, obviously it's Sabonis. Is he getting a lot more volume share now? Have they talked about that during the broadcast? Damn it! All right. Okay. Final hint. What decade were most of their like success or notoriety or whatever you want to call it? What did it come in?
Opponent snapped.
Okay, that's an incredible looking card. If Matthew was here, he would have loved to hear you say that. Who's that, Shakira? Okay, I only asked that because we talked about a bunch, and I forgot who I most recently talked about. Was it Diana Ross? Or Donna Summer? I love Donna Summer. All right, I give up. Well, oh, it was. Oh, no, actually, I don't give up. I just saw your reply. It was in the 90s. SW.
Who they dig up this time?
That's a tough question. That's a tough question, Hunter. That's Etta James. Also phenomenal. While I wanted her to be in somebody's playlist, I didn't necessarily expect either of those to be in there. You know, we talked about Last is one of my favorite songs of all time. I could make more Cassandra Novas if need be. Maybe I just actually do this. No, it's so spooky. I don't even know what's the best. What's the best? I don't want to get Shang-Chi'd. Alright, I give up, Clipper. I don't know. I keep wanting, like, Salt and Pepper comes to mind, but that's obviously not SWV. With. It's an awesome Nick Fury variant. Sisters with voices. Okay, I've never, dude, Clipper, you're so, why were you not in this last playlist challenge? You're always teaching me something new. I don't think I've ever heard of that group, but I've heard of all of those songs, which is also sad. I don't know what to play. Maybe it's that. Shocked that I haven't heard that? Yeah. Well, Zap. Gotcha. Shocked you. I don't know what's happening in this game. Oh, yeah, I do know. I should have saw that coming. He played Snow Guard. Oh, man. All of the climbing I had done. That one stings the nostrils, chat. Okay, new idea. We're gonna play 3 more games. 3 more. Jack, nope, not Jack and Pack. Black Bolt. That hurt. Should have saw that coming. I knew he had the hawk in his hand. And even if he didn't play it, Isan might have played it. Heyo. Dude, so many. I really wish I would have gotten Gorgon. So in the current event, you can get 3 of the new cards, and I'd already gotten 2 of them, and Gorgon didn't seem that like needed. So once I'd gotten over the 1200 charms, so I could have used those to get Gorgon, I chose to get something else because I was like, I'm just gonna wait because once the event's over, they're going to Series 4. Oh Lord. I think that was not a good decision from the lad. We do have some juice here. That's pretty cool. Because it feels like every game is either against like Thanos, Airsham, Agamotto, some combination of the 3 of them. Huh.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, this isn't good. I thought my Casanova would be bigger because he was on however many cards. But Casanova does not count the spells because they technically don't have power. Oh, I got this split last night. Woo! Inked with Black Crackle. Gimme, gimme. I need to apply it to a custom card, but I wanted to soak it in first. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, yep. Hopefully, give him rocks, baby. There's merge. Alright, this is cool. I'm not going to discard something. Surely he is Juice Juice. Juice Juice. Ouch. Oh, that stings the nostrils. Dude, a Cosmo? I haven't seen this good old boy in so long.
Escaped.
I'm telling you, this has been one of the hardest ladder climbs I've had in this game. What up, DeCursed? Welcome in. One of the hardest ladder climbs I've had. I finally climbed up from 75 to 77, which shouldn't be that hard. Normally I'm in the 90s by now. And yeah, back-to-back juice cakes. We need Gorgon. I never thought I'd say it. I had to buy this. This was needed. I bought one of these. That was probably where I went wrong. What you up to, DeCursed? I bought 2 of these, but I'm glad I bought those. These might be exclusive to this event. I need him. Alright, that was one of the 3 games I said I was going to play. Okay, this is a bot. Surely we need to capitalize. It has to be done. You're going back through House of the Dragon? Wow. I'm in a free fall. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I'm in a free fall, and the game gives me 2 of my 3 least favorite locations. Time to bounce back.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, go ahead and suck me off. Just pull me back. Pull me back. Oh, I love that movie, dude. That's one of those cult that like so Euro Trip, Beer Fest, some of those more like cult stoner films from the 2000s. Me and most of my best friends love those movies. We would quote them ad nauseum. And then once we got to college, the concept of Das Boot. Yo, this is just absolute pancake nipples. Look at these locations. And this mother freaker. I can't play Black Bolt next turn or Dark Cock.
Wind aid my hand.
Sorry for your ears. Had to. Okay, that's a start, but whoop, dude. Do it to Dream Dimension. Why couldn't you do it to Dream Dimension? Sweet, sweet child. Sweet summer child. This isn't cool. Alright, but the good news is I can still Fenris Wolf. We do this. Black Bolt next turn. Fenris Wolf if we need to. Oh, I'm about to get Galactus, aren't I? How much is, if anyone's out there that knows, how much is Galactus these days? 7? 6? The sad thing is not able to if this is a bot, absolutely not able to capitalize. I'm going to win a maybe 2 cubes here. Maybe 2 cubes against the bot. Maybe the most, I don't even know how to describe it. That win felt very not good. All right, but it's the start. It's the start. And now our opponent's name is Opponent. So they're a Dexter watcher. What's funny is I actually made my name that once. So Dexter already had his name as that. And then I went to do it and I hit submit. Thinking it would say, someone already has this name, you can't do that. But it did not say that. It let me do that. And then I genuinely, in 5 of my first, like, I don't know, 13-ish matches, my opponents would, like, dap me up and finger point, and I think they thought I was him, and I had to be like, you know, sorry, not him. And yeah. So I actually messaged customer support and got them to change it. And you usually have to wait a month to change your name, but I convinced them and they did it early. He's a hella deck, and I just killed his Onslaught for him. I mean, his Infinite. That's cool.
Gotta run, hun.
This is fire. Ooh, but I can get his Infinata. Need it. Need it. This is a banger. He surely doesn't have a Shang-Chi, right? Yo, Clipper, if you're still out there, or DeCursed, have either of y'all ever played Magic the Gathering? I guess that question goes out to you, Cell, but I don't think you have. Dude. Oh. Okay, I think I have an idea for my first official, like, curated YouTube Snap video, maybe. Well, not technically official first, but is I want to go through a compilation of all the times that I've gotten Raft, and it's been, like, a scenario where I can't use them. Where I'm already full, and it's a Zola. Or the Raft is on the left, and I get Giganto. Like, are you... Yep, I played it a ton of times. I'm like 75,000. Man. I'm sorry. I got... They gave me Destroyer. Yeah, first gen like 25 plus years ago, but nothing since. Gotcha. A Sparkle time. Okay, his Hella. Has he used... He hasn't used his Hellcow yet. He'll play Hella. Hellcow will hit one card. I have Initiative, though. We need Black Cat to land in the middle. This is bad. So, I don't know if y'all saw my Twitch story, either DeCursed or Clipper, but long story short, my cousin has been trying to get me into Magic for a couple years now. One of my best friends, Bowie, Luca, Riley in chat and whatnot, he's been trying to get me into it for like 6 months.
Power must be controlled.
Why is Hella 9 powered now? We needed it. And also, note how crucial it was that I played the pig on the right to keep Korg alive. Needed it. All for 4 cubes, dude. I have to absolute survive a gauntlet of a match to get 4, and I just suck off 8 and just throw them out like Oprah. No, she was not. She was fine. She wasn't fine at 5 power, bro. I hate Hella as a concept. I hate the, like, roll the dice, YOLO, where they land. Just big numbers go crazy. Okay, that was my 3rd game. I do kind of want to play one more. Play one more. Man. Oh, but so finally I caved Clipper into Curse, and I went to like one of the local card shops that they do it on Tuesdays and Fridays. And Fridays is something called the Commander. Y'all might know the Commander format. Um, and so my cousin hooked me up with two starter kits that have decks built for standard. And then two kits that have like commander decks. So I have like a bunch of cards laying around my desk right now that I'm trying to organize. I want to build a deck from scratch using the like a hybrid of some of the precons that he gave me. So I have 4 precons, 2 standard, 2 commander, and then I went and bought a pack while I was there. He had given me some packs. Another one of my buddies, Bowie Luke O'Reilly, he gave me like a stack of cards that he had pulled to the side to give me. Wow. Okay. We played this and then this. Also want to snap that. Also, if you go back maybe an hour and a half ago, damn sure at the beginning of the stream, all I was playing were bots and winning 1 or 2 cubes, mind you. But the last hour, I feel like it's been nothing but human people. Get out of here, wins. Haha! What just happened? Oh, that's an interaction I didn't know happened. So my pig made one of his spells a nothing boy. That's interesting. It doesn't vanish because it's not a spell anymore. Haha. A waste of his Isan. We need to hit something bigger though for Fenris value. We just do this. We lose the Grand Master though. Maybe we do that, and then next turn we can Moon Knight. Are you still interested in it, Clipper? Like, if I wanted to talk to you about it as I get into it. He only has 1 card in his hand. He's going to probably play that, so I might as well do this and then Moon Knight next turn. I'll wait to Fenris.
Power must be controlled.
I mean, let's go. Needed it. That's like 8 cubes we've won, but I need a goober to stay in and let me win an 8.
Epic.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm super brand new. One of the reasons that became more and more susceptible, and aren't they getting us with this now? This is just the meta. Is to be here's a bar for you. The meta for corporations is to be meta. And but it's the way that Magic has had the Lord of the Rings stuff, right? Not even the hoopla with the One Ring and the Post Malone stuff, but just like the actual like the Legolas card and whatnot. But they also, have Assassin's Creed, Fallout coming up is Marvel. They have a Final Fantasy 7 series coming out. So like that's kind of really where it started to accelerate. My cousin was like, "Yo, I got you a Lord of the Rings." He's like, "I got you 2 Lord of the Rings kits." And then he knows I love Assassin's Creed as well, so he got me one of those, and he got me a Fallout one. So I was like, "Oh, that's dope. That's dope." And then Bowie texted me a picture of him winning. He's like, "Dude, I won a game with this Legolas." He sent me a picture of the Legolas, and I was like, "Okay, They're hitting me in my sweet spots. And then, all right, last game, truly last game. And then he sent me a picture of like the Black Panther card or something like. Maybe it was Groot. It was either Groot, Iron Man, or Black Panther. And I was like, all right. I'll go to game night. I'll go and I'll play. Y'all bring me the cards, and I'll sit there with y'all and I'll play. And then next thing you know, I'm like sorting all the cards that they had given me into different, like first I had done it in the different types, like creatures, legendary creatures, yada yada. But then I started to do it by color. So anyways, yeah, I'm knee deep. I've even downloaded the Arena, the game, the mobile game, the digital game. Sorry, I was just bringing up one of the basketball games on my other TV. Spooky time. So before I read your next chats, so some of the mechanics that would have been newish, depending on when those actually came out, were in the Lord of the Rings. There's a temptation mechanic, like you try to get tempted by the ring, and if you eventually want to get the ring on one of your people, and then there's like different tiers. So like at the first tier, the ring gives you like one particular power, and if you can get to the second tier, you not only get a new like a new talent or whatever, but you still keep the one from the first tier, and you basically just get beefier and beefier. Do we just do this? Surely. I don't want to snap. Dude, a lot of Gen 1s they're pumping out today. We used to make theme decks and battle, like Minotaurs only. Ooh, that's cool. I fuck with that. Magic teaming with all the IPs. A lot of players are getting upset. I can imagine the core traditionalists definitely not no me gusta. Oh, did you take any pictures of them, Cell? I'd love to see. What deck are you using, by the way? For the majority of Hasbro's income. Does Hasbro own Wizards of the Coast? Yo, look how... Man, I'm telling you, these flares aren't working entirely right. I only just got this split 2 days ago. I'm in love. Oh, they do. Damn. You know what's funny? And maybe they kind of tried it, but I swear, even as early as like maybe 2016-ish, 2015? It might have been the first year I moved back from college, because it was when Destiny was out. I think I was saying this. Anywho, I was like, I'm surprised they're not doing a Hasbro universe. The Transformers, G.I. Joe. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, Skilled Rice. G.I. Joe, and I think I started with just that, and then when years later, like 2018, when there started to be rumors that they were making a Barbie movie, I was like, well, throw Barbie in there too. Have like at least a poster for Barbie in the background of your G.I. Joe movie. Okay, this is great. Do we discard another card for him? Probably not. It's just another Hella enjoyer. I have 2 discard cards in my hand. Technically 3 Proxima, I guess. Would you count Stature? No. I don't know. But yet, ever since I switched this deck, I feel like all I'm playing is Hella. What do we do? Maybe try to stuff them and puff them? And this... Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's do the maths. Maybe I can hit his Hella. Hold on. Juice me up. Sensei. We hit his Hella. Simple as. Simple as. But the problem is now he retreats, and I only get 2 cubes. But you know what? We're back to 77.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, this is still not a guaranteed situation here, though. Not ideal. We get his death. That's good. Oh, that. I got too excited. You're running Mr. Negative. Ooh. All right, we're back to 77 at least. Why is it taking me so long? Again, a lot of it is I've been playing Sanctum, but in this stream, I feel like I should have hit an 80 by now. Should have hit 80 by now. By the way, chat, they still haven't given us red borders for the ranked 80 reward here. Why is it not like red for Omega? All right, well, so I know Phasmo won, but I kind of wanted to like just play Phasmo with Matchy mainly. So I guess I'm gonna go to a single player game and then switch if we are at 2200. All right. Oh, what do we play? Yeah, see, I've even been playing the digital game. I've mainly been doing some of those starting things that you can do. They are doing a G.I. Joe Transformer. They eventually, that's what it sounded like around 2019. I think the conversation of that really ramped up. And then I think it got slowed down by COVID. But I don't know what's up with it since. And what game do I want to play? Okay, so since no Phasmo, I'm not gonna run another poll. But anyone haven't like of the games? Would y'all rather see Final Fantasy VII, Indiana Jones, or what was the other one? Ghost of Tsushima. Just to recap while I'm switching games. Shakira, appreciate your sub by the way, and I think you subbed in advance, so that's so cute. Clipper, who's already subbed in advance, also very cute. He gifted out to Hunter, which was dope. Mom came in with a resub. And then my sister with the knucklehead. Love to see it. All right, I'm going to switch my PlayStation over real quick. Oh, shit, Clipper. We got a 2-point ball game with a minute to go? W stream. You bouncing, Cell? Also, did you ever get into this game? Zenless Zone Zero? I know it's like Honkai and Genshin and whatnot. Woo-wah. Oh, so first off, shout out PlayStation for still doing this. This is something that Xbox started first, then PlayStation did to match. So you're like cool competitors making each other be, better. But then Xbox discontinued it once they had released all of the backwards compatible titles that they were going to convert. But PlayStation kept doing it, and shout out them because you got the latest Dragon Age for freeze just for having your PlayStation Plus membership. And the Cowabunga collection? Pog. I also like how this PlayStation lets you just add it to your library. It doesn't make it start a download automatically that you then maybe have to cancel if you don't have the space. This game's just like, it's like, no, we'll just let you add it to the library. Okay. I can also play Kingdom Come. I can deliver some cum. I refuse to download so I don't get into another game. That's smart. That's smart. Very good discipline. Good comms. I'm a terrible streamer. Maybe that's what the W stream was about. See, that's why I pay you, Clipper. That's exactly why I pay you to be here. For those moments right there. Yeah, so I was just showing this PlayStation Plus little thing, and I was downloading the Cowabunga collection. We got a little the Dragon Age Velguard. It also lets you just click add to library. It doesn't automatically start a download. That's cool. Very neat. Never use it? Well, please tell me you're at least going in and adding these games, because each month they give us 3, and again, you can just add them to your library. Now, keep in mind, you obviously only have access to them while you have an active PlayStation Plus subscription, right? But the thing is, years later, assuming you still have a PlayStation Plus, or even if you renew it then, let's say you don't touch any games for 2 years, you come back, boom, all of the ones that you had claimed, you still have access to, at least for now. The whole, we're on a knife's edge in terms of where digital rights ownership is going to go and how far corporations are going to be allowed to lasso, for lack of a better word, the things that we think we're buying to own. Knife's edge. Yeah, I haven't claimed shit. Well, at least get on and do that. I think you can do it from the website too, if that's more convenient, if you don't want to hop on your PlayStation. But yeah, some of them are bangers. Like, let's see some of the games. And again, I wish Xbox still did it, even if it was just doing obscure titles. Like, you don't have to give people, I don't know, the latest Call of Duty a couple months after it comes out. But at least like obscure titles. Because what the research has found with these kind of programs over the years is, especially if you're an indie game, but even if you're in like a AA kind of title, what often happens is you give away your game for free. People, if it's a good game, usually, right, if you're proud of your product, you get people who might become fans of your studios. So then later on, they're buying your game or checking your game out, at least just because of the name of the people who make it, not even necessarily the setting or any of that. All right, here's some of the titles that I've gotten recently because of the PlayStation Plus, and I claim them every month. So High on Life's dope. Played that on Xbox. Dragon Age. The Suicide Squad I liked more than the reviews would give it credit for, but it's significantly more fun to play with people. It Takes Two is brilliant. I need to finish beating it. Dead Space, brilliant. Little Nightmares 2, really good. This, which I actually want to play through this. This is really good. This one's actually fire. There's like a whole open world-ish element to it. Maybe that's not the best way to describe it, but the map is actually more detailed, and like there's a ton of collectibles. You play through all of the movies and like events of them. Sifu's great. And that's just in the last, half year? If there's 3 a month, we got 5, 15, there's 30. So that's the last less than a year. Sifu. Mafia 2. Anywho. Alright, so game is, oh my god. What are some of y'all's top scorers? How's Zubac doing? Is it Rebirth time? I do need to, this is one of my favorite franchises ever. But I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima more. I will dive back into Ghost. Wow. So when I was just leaving the Marvel Snap category, it had a little shy of 400 viewers, which is kind of the case for the game now. If there's not drops going on, and or someone like Dexter isn't playing it at the time, it's pretty low. But more surprising is Ghost of Tsushima has about 300 people watching it. So did not expect it to have almost as many people as Snap. I want to get this game. I might scoop this here soon. How long do I have? To the 13th? Half off? This game kind of plays like Valheim, but in Moria. I mean, yes, please. Oh, I'm gonna skip this song, not because it's not a banger, but we heard it earlier in Cell Stream. Actually, no, I'm not. I can't ever skip this song. Zoo is doing great. 21, 14, and 3. Cool. Oh, we're almost at the 100-hour mark. Playthrough. Alright, I'm at least pulling up the Gamecast. I'm so confused. Did I not already load into the game? What the hell?
We need to be careful.
Okay, just kidding. Now I'm gonna pause the music.
It seems more women have gone missing. What do you think is happening to them? Are you sure you want to know? I've hardly slept since I was told. Tell me. I've heard the Mongols take women from places they conquer. Marry them off to Mongol men. I'd never let them take me. I'll cut my own throat the moment they take me from Tsushima. Let's hope there's never a need.
Wow. I don't blame her. Okay. I got the Gamecast up. Tell me, when y'all get a chance, let me know how the audio is, please, because y'all know how it is when I'm switching consoles and games. This game is so gorgeous. Never...
Betrayed Tsushima. Why would they join them all? Because their faith is Ronin. All they care about is who can beat them.
Alright, let's see where we're gonna go. Are we about to do this? The next Masoka tell? One of the conspirators in the Adachi massacre is hiding in Kushi. The territory is heavily occupied by Mongols. I need to meet up with Masako so we can hunt down the traitor before the Mongols reach them. Good for me. Audio is fine. Thank you. Y'all are clutch. Damn, there's a lot of people here. Where am I at?
I am sorry. I cannot help you.
I need information, not apologies.
Perhaps the farmers know.
Perhaps.
Lord Sakai, I am worried about him.
Dialogue included, right?
Junshin, what was that about?
Lady Masako is looking for someone. She is angry I couldn't help.
Like you helped with Kajiwara the fisherman?
Did you ever find him?
Yes, after he killed his wife and daughter.
How could I be so foolish?
My friend can be harsh, but she speaks the truth.
This time, I truly do not know who she's after.
You have nothing to fear. I'll speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Sakai. And also for ridding this farmstead of Mongols. Now we can rebuild.
These people are lucky to have you. Be well.
Bro, Zubac missing one of those free throws. Not ideal there. In a 99-99 game. On splitting.
Left toward the bridge, escorted by armed men.
Thank you. That will be all.
Did the farmers know who you're looking for?
Someone on the list. A thief.
I'll help you find them.
I need to handle it myself.
The farmers said they left with armed men.
Mercenaries.
Professional killers.
They could complicate things. I can use your help, but I need your discretion.
You can count on it.
The farmers said they went toward the bridge outside the farmstead. It's this way.
Let's go, Nobu. Who is this thief?
She looted Clan Adachi's estate after the attack. Stole valuable heirlooms, personal items. What makes it worse is that Mai was our former servant. 3 years ago, my husband caught her stealing. He wanted to have her flogged. I did what I could for her, but she had to go.
Flogged.
It almost sounds like you miss her.
She was a dear friend. Her betrayal stings more than the others.
Dude, what a cool ass little area. Two minutes to go, 2-point game. Come on, Clip Show, we need this.
I'm going to sell everything. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Too late. He'll sell those heirlooms himself. Now take us to them.
I'll pay you to leave them with me.
You have no money.
I have this comb. It's gold, with pearl inlay. That was a gift.
It might fetch a fair price.
No. We'd have our heads. Enough of this. Take us to the heirlooms.
We don't need the mercenaries alive for questioning. Just her. The more of them we eliminate, the easier it'll be to recover what's yours.
Just don't be seen, or they might hurt her.
Follow her to the stolen heirlooms, defeat the Ronin without being seen. Zach Levine hitting a three-pointer, and then the ensuing possession, James Harder missing one, a little step back effort. Damn, DeRozan with 21, or a 21-footer. 104, 104.
Sakai, step back.
I can't remember how many people I can chain assassinate at once. Ooh, I have skill points? Was I saving up for something? I have 4. That costs 2, that costs 2. These cost 1 each. I have already unlocked all of those. That's 1. That's 2. 2. Notice a flashing aura around assassination targets when their allies will be alerted by their death. That is entirely relevant right now. Holy. Okay, also need to find out how I can kill multiple chain. There we go. Assassinate 2. Assassinate up to 3. So I can do 3. I think there are 4 here. I'm going to go and equip that. That way I know if I'm going to alert another guy. We go back up here. Perfect parry counterattacks have a 20% chance to terrify people. That's sick. Okay, I can do 3 people. There are 4 there. Maybe I headshot then chain.
Look, he's distracted.
I'll take him.
Oh, never mind. I should just be patient and do that. Alright, clips up one. No, how about you be quiet, because I'm really close to him. Honestly, I can just chain assassinate all three of them, but I think I need to wait until we get closer to the stolen heirlooms.
You'll give us away. The girl flew with the demon to the monk's monastery. The monk saw her coming. She was clever and cast fire around the bell, melting and killing the monk inside.
Lady Massacre, the dog has followed us!
Damn it. Damn it.
Jin, I need to speak with Mai.
I'm here if you need me.
I like how Jin didn't even question it. No Mel
You
ego.
stole my
Just let
family's
the
heirlooms for
let the
those
ladies talk.
murderers. How could you betray me?
And
I
it's
didn't.
personal.
You betrayed me. Turned me away.
I saved you. My husband wanted you flogged.
Flogged.
He knew.
Then you should have left with me.
I was the lady of Clan Adachi. And you were a thief.
Music in this game. Little doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh.
I still love you.
Then tell me who you serve. He killed my family.
And he'll kill me.
I won't let him touch you.
I'll take you to your family's things.
You want to know a sign of a great game is when the side missions have some of the more
We know the man you work for is a summoner.
some of the most profound and heartfelt and like deep
I don't know his name.
moments.
Never saw his face. He communicated only through notes. He knew about us, my lady.
How?
I don't know. He said he knew what it was like to love you. That he understood my pain.
Masako.
Mai was my only... has been the only...
He was anxious about the heirlooms. Concerned they get broken.
He's eager to sell them.
Their value is purely sentimental. He won't get the money he seeks.
Then perhaps he has no intention of selling. It's possible they're personal to him too.
He was possessive in his notes. Spoke as if they were his.
The heirlooms belong to no one but my family. I am the only one who remains.
Okay, DeRozan just hit a 25-footer. Three-pointer to give him the lead. It's 109, 107. 40 seconds to go. I'm going to be a little delayed compared to what Clipper's seeing. What is happening? Kawhi block. Oh my god. So up one, Kawhi makes a block on Valanciunas. 2-foot layup, it says. But then I get the Clippers blank on offense. Oh no, DeRozan picks up. Wait, what? No way. Does Kawhi block Valanciunas and then DeRozan gets the loose ball? Game's really not on ESPN Plus. Just says Clipper Vision. Boo. Boo. Oh, I forget the new season of Righteous Gemstone starts soon. Or just started? Tonight? Wait, no. Did it come out tonight? Oh, yes, let's go. It did. Oh, we know what I'm doing on stream. Damn, that game really is not on ESPN Plus. It's not on Max. I don't even know what the score is anymore because it was a 106 to 107. Oh, DeRozan must have hit a shot that they deemed a 3. The Clippers, I think, initiated a review because maybe his foot was on the line, and it looks like they won the review, and so now it's a 1-point game instead of a 2-point game. Need Clipper here. Okay, there's 40 seconds left. I'm going to play a little more because 40 seconds in basketball is an eon. Although I say that and there's going to be a string of dialogue where I'm not going to be able to look back.
Your heirlooms are in the brush.
Jin, will you gather them? I need to say goodbye.
An old bamboo flute used by Lady Masako to celebrate the change in seasons with her grandchildren. No, I wanted to look at it. Oh, nice. James Harden. The clip gives the Clippers back the lead. Wait, I want to look at that flute. Hell yeah. Sweet.
Thank you.
Where's Mai?
She's gone home. Jin, I want you to know I'm not...
You don't owe me an explanation.
I cared for my husband. But I cared for Mai, too.
You still do?
I think I always will.
The man we hunt has feelings for you.
Other than my husband and Mai, I've had no romances, no admirers.
He could have been lying, feigning sympathy to gather recruits.
I just don't know who would do that.
We'll keep searching. It's only a matter of time.
When that time comes, we'll make him pay.
So, Clippers took the lead. Then Chris Dunn from the Clippers fouled DeRozan, who makes both of his free throws. The Kings take the lead again. The Clippers Unless they get intentionally fouled, should be able to hold the ball to the last possession because it's under 24 seconds. Alright, so now we got a new mission, the conspirator. Lady Masako's list of conspirators grows thin, but the person who organized the attack on Clan Adachi is yet to be found. Masako has gone to Otsuna. Perhaps she has new information. Still in a timeout. Ooh, I get the Samurai Clan armor die as a reward for this. That's sick. I like how this chain of side missions, the quote-unquote Masako tell, which this is 8 of 9, it starts way back. You know, you're doing stuff in here, the first 4 or 5, and then boom, 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 boom. Bogdanovich enters the game. All right. Off stream, I need to look at all of these again and find out what my best build would be, because I have so many new charms that I haven't even kind of sorted through. Nice, the Clippers won. Oh yeah. So I guess that is exactly what happened. The Clippers had the ball. They called the full timeout, which probably allowed them to advance the ball. Down 21 seconds. Initially, there was a kickball violation. And then Kawhi makes the game winner. Let's fucking go. Okay. Alright, I want to do something all combat here. Dude, this game is so gorgeous and it runs so smooth on the PS5. I mean, again, it was a marvel how well it ran, even on an OG PS4. Let me go here. Actually, that's probably going to make me go here. Question? Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do one of the legendary tells, mythic tells, the 6 blades of Kojiro. The musician told me of a demon. No, a man named Kojiro who wishes to duel me. But first, I must duel the 5 straw hats who joined him. If that's what it takes, I'll accept their challenge. Locate the straw hat assassins in Toyotama. Okay. Wait. What? I'm confused. I had like a blue little icon down here. When so Chris Dunn fouls DeRozan, right? He hits both free throws. They take the 109, 108 lead. Well, first off, hold on, help me. So y'all were up 107 to 106. DeRozan hits a three-pointer and they go up 109, 107. Do y'all then challenge it because his foot was on the line? And it wind up y'all winning the challenge, and then that's why it went back to 108, 107, and they lost the three-pointer. It was a two-pointer. Is that? Let's start with that. Is that what happened? Because I was following on the Gamecast. All right, let's just. Where's even Toyotama? Here it is. old Toyotama Hills. Is there a new Toyotama? I'm still confused. I had like a blue icon there, 100%. 100p. Oh well, alright, let's just do something. We're just gonna head northeast. But we're not gonna do the Masako mission yet. 3-pointer was reviewed to a 2. And then, so now it's 108, 107. Y'all score, you take the lead. Then Chris Dunn fouls DeMar DeRozan. So now y'all are up 109, 108. Chris Dunn fouls DeMar DeRozan. He goes and hits both free throws. So now it's 110, 109. 21 seconds to go. When y'all call that timeout, because it's a full 60-second timeout, y'all were able to advance the ball past half court, right? Y'all didn't have to inbound it from underneath the basket.
Who will face me first?
And then, of course, and I don't know if you were listening, I was saying this on stream, I was like, unless they're intentionally fouled, ideally the Clippers will be able to hold for the final shot of the game since it's under the 24-second when y'all started that possession. And then it said there was a kickball violation, and then y'all, boom, and then it updated like bam, bam, kickball violation. Kawhi won y'all the game. I was like, okay, that escalated quickly. Love to see it. You better not stop chanting for your boys and duel me. I'm gonna stab you. What is he doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? Cheaters. Give me those. Yeah, took it out of the side. Yeah, your boy was as well. I was envisioning it as well as you probably could from a game cast. So literally, it was like they're probably the full timeout's they're gonna advance the ball. If barring an intentional timeout, they'll be able to see this to the final possession. And then again, it said something about a kickball, and then it literally did. It updated both events at the same time, which I was like, was there, when they kickballed it, would there have been a 10-second runoff? Why dribbled the air out of the ball for 15 seconds? Went right, got stuff, went back left, and did a baseline jumper off the spin with 4 dudes. And then, oh my gosh. A sounds like a rowdy shot. B sounds like he, one of those where he kind of left it all there. Like, didn't give himself a lot of outs. Or chances, you know, ultimately swing the ball if need be or something. Was there a 10-second runoff with the kickball? Or is that if only the team with the ball has a violation? Dude, this boar is fucking me up. I just fought an entire, like, squad of Mongolians. But no, alas, it's the boar. Not even a boar, just a pig. Yeah, he was taking that shot. No runoff. Only on offense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because then the offense would be punished for the other team. You would just be intentionally trying to kickball it then if you're on defense. Duh. Dude, needed that. Needed that win. Especially as this is a Kings team that still has a lot of talent, obviously. But they're still trying to find their new identity. Gotta get these wins when you can. I saw that Zach LaVine hit a 3 kind of late with like a minute to go, maybe a little longer. And then the ensuing possession, James Harden tried to step back 3 and missed. And I'm like, ooh, no way Zach LaVine's going to be the hero here. That's not how we drew it up. Oh, no way, I just glitched. What is happening? Oh, look at that. There's an anti-stuck. There's a stepbrother mode. Ghost of Tsushima has like a built-in stepbrother mode. That's cool. It was an important one. Alright, I am going to do... I'm going to find whatever this undiscovered location is, which might be a shrine looking at these. These Torii gates lead to, hold on, stick drift, to Turtle Rock Shrine, sanctuary of that. Come on. Oh my gosh. Kami of the Hunt. Yeah, one of the decks my friend let me play with, Clipper, back to the Magic briefly, was a landfall deck. It was green mainly, and it, like, obviously with Snap and stuff, I'm familiar with like archetypes and whatnot. That one was pretty cool. I had lost it. Well, first, one cool thing about Magic, and I did not know this, is I like how it's like, it could be like 1v1v1v1, or 2v2, or 3v3, or 1v1v1. And so it was me, my cousin, one of my best friends, and then one of my best friend's friends. So there's 4 of us, and I did not know that. I thought we'd be doing like 1v1s and then just swapping who's playing who. And I was like, man, I was worried because I was like, that's going to suck for, like, my game is going to take longer because, you know, I'm going to have to, like, learn what some of the things, read cards more. And then the other people are going to get done and they're going to have to wait on us, but that was not the case. Super dope. But anyways, I was doing a landfall deck, and the person who won had this deck with, like, a bunch of rabbits. You're, like, literally making, there was rabbits, and then there was also something called, like, the hare apparition or something like that. And ultimately, he played this doll called, like, Annabelle. And essentially, it just, because he had rabbits just fucking and spawning, it just basically wiped the whole match. Just won. Just insta win. This is a cool little area. I like the waterfall. I'm not entirely sure where the bird was leading me to. Do I jump? Naturally I jump, right? I didn't mean to jump yet there, by the way. Let the record show. I like how when you're in photo mode, it's all dynamic and stuff still. Alright, jump. Here we go. Cowabunga. Let's go. For a second there, it started to glow red, and I was worried it was going to kill me. Oh, we love the haikus. Dude, these are so fire. Holding ever fast, sights set high above, a fortress of strength. We're talking about preservation here. So, like, the thing that's always gotten to me with these is, like, part of me wants to choose the option that's words are the best, but because of the way the little cutscene happens, I also get caught up just choosing what I think would look the coolest at the end because of the little cinematic they give you. Okay, with protection, safe and sure. Reveal the inner weakness, a journey's path, never known. It's about preservation, we're definitely going with this. Pushing to the goal. Look at the butterfly. Rushing past failure. That's way up there. Viewing the future, doing it.
A fortress of strength. With protection, safe and sure. Viewing the future.
Dude, so good. See what I mean? Like, depending on the options too, you would get different, like, frames there. Oh, now it's not night and raining. Look how gorgeous this shot is. I don't beat this game, I just go in photo mode in this game. That's all it is. Alright, we gotta jump again, surely. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're doing it. We're going left. Aim for the bushes. Right side, surely. Clipper nose ball. Gators, bitches, better be wearing jimmies. Oh, this one I surely survive. Oh no, yes, big. No, in real life, probably still, you're shattering a lot of bones. A lot of bones there. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go get my phone, see if Matchy's trying to play. It's already 12:30 though. Insanely shallow. I feel like there's loot, and honestly, you know my golden rule, there should always be a hidden cave behind your waterfalls. I have a lot of golden rules though. You might remember one from Silent Hill. It's like, if you ever put a station wagon in a game, you better put loot in it. I remember that one randomly. Just not utilizing the station wagon's storage capacity otherwise. Where do you think this bird's leading me to? This thing, probably? Dude, the music's so good. The little subtle score and the violin here and... How far did you get into the game, Clip? Ooh, a bamboo strike. Love these. A, they're dope, like mechanically, and B, they level your character up pretty well. Only a few hours? Okay, cool. Well, even better, I'm not doing any main story stuff. I'm not spoiling it. Okay, surely that's not where the bird was leading me to. Looking for the bamboo strike. Be like, maybe here? Oh, there it is. I went right by it. I literally looked right at it. Oh, these things are so dope. Alright, 3 squares and a circle. Three squares, circle, L1 square. Dude, I love these, man. Memory, like almost like a fighting game where you have to remember the combo. You gotta do it quick. Oh my god, another gorgeous shot. Isn't there a way to change the pose I'm in? Oh, you can change the sword glint. That's cool. Alright, anyways. Like when you get to either get the bow or rescue the weaponeer. I think I chose the bow. Got you. Eventually you do both, but you're in terms of like the order. That is this cat right here. I guess I finished up all his side missions. Where's he at? That guy. Ishikawa. And so you have all these like chains. You'll see a Kenji Tell. You got 3 of them. Ahsoka 9. I just recently did number 7. Norio 9. Ishikawa 9. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go get my phone and text Matchy about Phasmo, but it's so far away. Technically, a big reason my sister bought me that shelf thing back there, and I'm not utilizing it, and shame on me. But it was for, like, that shelf has 2 ways to charge your phone. And I'm not utilizing either. Or she did it so it could be near, my phone could still be near me. That way, if I need to hear my phone, it's still there. Little Monk's Pond. Hey, this is where I was earlier, before I jumped. Yeah, the waterfall sequence, sick. Bamboo Strike, Haiku. Alright, we're just gonna head north for a bit. Music is so good. Heyo. Got some Mongols. We got a couple dogs. Oh, several Mongols. And they got even their falcons. What the hell? Oh, not the falcon.
Please save me!
Hold still.
We need more like you, Lord Sakai.
Go. And stay safe.
My lord, this is for you.
No loot at the Buddha statue? Dude, this game is stunning. God. I think part of why this game has gone back on the back burner a few times, like I've played for 40 hours, put it on the back burner, played for another 20-something hours back burner, is because it's one of those games that's so good, I don't think I want to beat it. Like, it's like a really good show where you don't want to watch the last couple seasons or episodes or something because you don't want it to end. Alright, we go up and we hit Turtle Rock Shrine, and we might call it. I have the normal PS5, the day one, Gen 1 or however. Because I think they released like a firmware update on some a little, like maybe 2021. And then of course the PS5 Pro, but yeah, the day one model. But this game, again, it blew me away how well it played, even on an OG PS4. Because keep in mind, I did not own my own PS4, but when certain games released, I would either borrow one of my best friends, Eric, or my cousin, the same one who got me into Magic. I would borrow their PlayStations for extended period of time, sometimes like half a year even, if need be. Depending on how... Oh, what a cool transition! Oh my god, this is stunning. And so I borrowed my cousin's, like he literally had an first generation PS4, not a PS4 Pro, not even the Slim, like early days. And this game was, you know, some games, especially on the PS4, they would make your console hum. I mean, they would sound like a jet engine. And this game didn't do that. Now, obviously, it's so much smoother and the frame rate's better, and the PS4 would play it at 30 FPS, right? And so, like, doing just things like that would be much blurrier, but it even ran good on the PS4. It wasn't loud. It looked solid. I even still have some screenshots from the OG PS4 game. Oh, that was close. One thing I love about these shrines is how you have to platform, parkour, poppy, puzzle, you know, PD Pablo your way around. Shout out PD Pablo. There was a Dragonite? Damn. What were you playing on? Clipper, the computer? Was on that? Gotcha. So your only experience with the game is the PS5. Well, I guess it depends on when you played Ghost of Tsushima, but you probably actually played the PS4 version of the game, but on a PS5. Because that's another thing too that's been cool is, fuck me. So first I would have played the PS4 version on the PS4. Then, when I got my PS5 back in 2020, I remember maybe, like, there were so many games that I wanted to get caught up on, especially considering I didn't have a PS4 of my own or a PS3, so certain franchises I really wanted to get into, and we did. I beat God of War, and then eventually Ragnarok. I beat Ratchet & Clank, the PS4 version, and then Rift Apart. But, so I think it was like half a year after the PS5 came out, I sort of dabbled back in this, or, you know, dabbled in it again. And so I've seen it as a PS4 game on a PS4. I've seen it as a PS4 game on a PS5. And then what we're looking at here is the PS5 version on a PS5. Now, Ghost of Tsushima did not, you know, a lot of games did free next-gen upgrades because they didn't want people to have to buy things twice, essentially. Ghost of Tsushima did not do that. to get the official PS5 version of the game, you have to essentially buy the DLC, which is kind of a bummer. I think the DLC is 20 or 30 bucks. You can get it discounted if like you have a digital version of the, I don't know. If you actually are interested in that, I'll look up that off stream. I don't want to bore and get you the specifics. But yeah, I do remember this was one of those that I had to buy the Iki Island, I think it's called. See, that you want, well, I guess now if somebody's buying it now, they just buy the director's cut, which would come with the PS5 and PS4 version. If you already own Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, you can upgrade to the director's cut for $30 from the 21st. If you already own the director's cut on PS4, you can upgrade for $10. And that comes with the Iki Island expansion, which in fairness to this game and that everything I'm talking about, is at least the expansion is kind of an old school expansion. Like, it's proper DLC. It is, you know, I don't even know how long, maybe 10 to 20 hours of, well, I guess if you streamline it, it's probably like 8. But let's call it about 12 hours of story, like actual main story missions and some side quests, new areas to explore. So like when I think of proper DLCs, I think of games like Oblivion. Oblivion, you pay $15 and you're getting, not only were you getting a bunch of cosmetics, but you were getting new areas, a new hideout, like the Mage's Tower. You were getting actual missions and quests. Rip those days. Now you pay $15 for, make your character look like, I don't even know. There's so many things that came to my mind. For some reason, I wanted to make fun of the, I wanted to say Ghostbuster, what's his name? Slimer? But I didn't want to throw shade at the Slimer. We were already talking about the Ecto Cooler earlier. Clipper loves to drink the Ecto Juice. Yeah, that sounds right. Director's Cut is available on PS Plus, so I'll probably just restart on that. Perfect. Keep in mind to look for the, that little PS5 logo. But even so, when I went and first replayed it on my PS5, but it was the PS4 version of the game, it was before they did their upgrade, it was still blew me away. Like, how, again, it just going from 720p and 30 frames per second to the 1080 and 60 was already just like, oh, Craigasm. I love this game. I love this game. Look at this shrine. This is so stunning. God, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Charm of the Kami of the Hunt. Remain hidden when assassinating enemies from grass. That's actually sick. I wish you could favorite charms. They did finally add the ability to sort. That's fire. That wasn't always in the game. Dude, this is gorgeous. Am I like the highest mountain in the game? Wow, look how much area is still up here. I didn't even notice this. Oh my god, we have so much still to do. That's a good thing, to be honest. I kind of want to keep a permanent save file up here, so I can just instantly load back up here and just like take pictures if I wanted to. Change the time of day. God, this is gorgeous. All right, I think I'm going to bounce. Clipper, thank you for hanging out for so long, man. Love getting to chat with you. And the Clippers got the dub. Tight one, very tight. Toit like a toiga. Oh, hold on. Before I let you go, did Chris Dunn, was that an intentional foul? When y'all went up 109, 108, Chris Dunn fouled DeRozan, and DeRozan eventually makes both free throws to retake the lead 110, 109. Was that an intentional foul by Chris Dunn? I was looking at reviews of PGA 2K and it looks good, but I guess they're using VC. Are they? Dude, I've been wanting to get into a golf game. Obviously, I was talking to people because the Masters is coming up in a couple weeks. But we were talking about that and our plans for the week. And I was like, man, I miss the Tiger Woods games. I was like, I know that there's the 2K ones, and they're actually usually well reviewed, but... Okay, what are we going to do? What's the best way to do this? We're going to overwrite this save file, and then the next time I play and I go to save, we'll make a new one. New? Boom. Okay, I'm still on the hardest difficulty? Yes. Dude, this place is stunning! No, it was not intentional. Dang, that got extra sketchy then, huh? Oh, I know. I need one more question about what happened down the stretch. What was one of the plays? Kawhi blocked Valanciunas. And then the Gamecast said, like, basically Kawhi blocked Valanciunas, and then DeRozan... This might have been at the end of regulation. And then it said DeRozan offensive rebound. So did Kawhi block Valanciunas and the loose ball was recovered by DeRozan? Because the way it worded it, it was like Kawhi block and then DeRozan offensive rebound. Got the block and made a basket. Okay. Because that one I was like... Because I saw the first update and it was like... Kawhi blocked Valanciunas. I was like, yes! And then it quickly did the next one, and it was like DeRozan. It did one of those where it gives you two events at the same time. And it was like DeRozan offensive rebound, DeRozan scores. And then they took the lead, or maybe that was when they tied it at the end of regulation. But I was like, dude, the roller coaster of emotion. I'm not even a Clippers fan, and I'm already getting caught up in y'all's whirlwinds. We probably need to replay this before the show. I think the Season 2 of the show comes out next month. Alright, anyways, I'm done talking y'all's head off. Clipper, love you, dog. I appreciate you hanging out. Anyone else who's been lurking, all of y'all, I appreciate it. Miss Kira for the resub. Clipper for the gifted. Jay with the 100 biddies. Y'all are cute. Y'all know the drill. Night-night. Keep your buttholes tight. Or don't. It's up to you.